Hi guys and welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to jump on the 10 things I couldn't live without bandwagon. Loads of people have been sharing this video online, not only influencers but also this has been quite a popular video on, is it GQ? I think it is GQ, with celebrities. But I wanted to record this video to kind of share my thoughts. Now obviously I could actually live without all of these because there are very few things one can't live without, but it's just a fun video and I thought I would pick 10 things. It's also very different, I think, to a lot of other creators' videos because there's no £1,000 handbag because I simply don't own one. I'm just not a designer handbag kind of gal, I don't think. I mean, who knows, but I don't think I am. And honestly I just feel like I like a kind of like basic quiet life, and you'll see like from some of my picks that's very much what we're going with. I have one that I feel like is very random, but let's get started with my first one, which I think is quite obvious if you've seen one of my videos before because I talk about them so much, and that is podcasts. I truly love podcasts. I listen to podcasts throughout the entire day. I think because I do work from home by myself, it's just like having someone there. I don't typically listen to music. I do like a little bit occasionally. Recently was in the mood to listen to 50 Cent yesterday. Would highly recommend it. If you're a 90s baby like me, I feel like, oh, I just had such a good time. Music does obviously serve a purpose, and communally music is great, but podcasts when I'm by myself, when I'm walking, when I'm in the car, when I'm cleaning, when I'm doing my makeup. If I'm at my desk I don't listen to podcasts that much, but generally if I'm like moving around my house I will have a podcast on. Brushing my teeth, podcast. Applying my mascara, podcast. Some of my favourites: Shameless, really love Shameless. I'll try to link these down below. The Rest is Entertainment, Straight Up. What else do I love? Parenting Hell, I absolutely love. My Therapist Ghosted Me is quite good. I feel like because I listen to them so much I have to have some that are like my god tier, and then a couple of other ones when I've already listened to my god tier ones. How to Fail can be a really good one. I feel like I have to be in the mood for that one. Stylish is a great one. Yeah, I'd probably say that those are my favourites. Oh, and Sheer Luxe I do quite like, but I do typically watch that one on YouTube. But podcasts for me are just an absolute essential and an everyday must-have for me, so I really love them. I don't necessarily have just specific products. Sometimes it's like a whole category that I just really like. And firstly we're gonna have balm cleansers. I love a balm cleanser. I love the like act of removing my makeup. I think it's like really quite like a relaxing time, and I think a balm cleanser is the way to go about it if you're looking for something that's quite luxurious. Really does a good job of removing your makeup, isn't too like tough on your skin, and typically they smell great, so it's just a lovely ritual. That's the word I'm looking for. And if you don't know what a balm cleanser looks like, as you can imagine, it's like a solid product. They typically have bar-like scents. This one's quite expensive. This one is the Olivana, a cleansing balm, which I do really like. There's loads. Like Clinique do one. I personally don't like the Clinique one, but other people do swear by it. It's the only one that I don't really get on with, but it's a little bit more affordable, I think. Emma Hardy does a beautiful one, the Moringa cleansing balm. Oh, my favourite is Omavitska thermal cleansing balm. Is just delicious. Like, it's such a lovely product. I do find that most balm cleansers I do really like, but as a whole it's one of my favorite categories when it comes to skincare. And you do wash it off, so I do understand like not wanting to spend a lot there. Also Beauty Pie do a good balm cleanser, so does Organic Pharmacy. You can even get great ones in Boots as well, but for me I've been using them almost daily for maybe the last close to 20 years, I would say, maybe like 17 years. Really love them. Then a product that I kind of discovered a little bit more recently, but I just think is god tier, is the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. Now mine has seen better days. I have the shade, actually this isn't my regular shade, this is medium 1 St. Moritz, but it's a lighter shade that I use, and it's actually what I've got on now. But I feel like for me now in my 30s it's just the perfect base. I do use concealer over it. It's kind of a light to medium coverage, but it is buildable in my opinion, and it just looks like skin. It's not too heavy. It can be sheared out or built up. I just think it's truly beautiful. Foundations and tinted moisturizers and all those sort of things are extortionately expensive at the moment, and this isn't cheap, but I do really like it. And I do think it's worth giving a little honourable mention to the Trini BFF cream, which is also like a tinted moisturizer. I also really like that, but I just find this one to be a little bit more buildable. And because of that, I think this is probably my go-to holy grail tinted moisturizer and just base overall. I really love this. If you are looking for a great base product, I would really recommend trying this, because I think this might be like a constant now in my skincare routine for I can imagine for the next couple of decades, but who knows, obviously something better might come out. I just think it's great if you are into more of a natural makeup look, which I kind of am nowadays. Next is a really affordable one. They are dirty at the moment, so please excuse that, but I have 5 of the Real Techniques setting brush. This one is a dual end one, but I have got 5 of them. I just love them. I truly think you could do your entire makeup with this. I don't, but I could if I wanted to. You could easily apply concealer with this. You can probably just about apply eyeshadow and foundation with this. Probably a little small for foundation and a little big for eyeshadow, but I think manageable. It's great for setting powder, it's great for highlight, it's great for like liquid blush. I just think this is a holy grail brush in my opinion. I truly love it. This one lives in my handbag. I apply my powder with it all the time. This one I used to use a lot for highlight, but there's no difference between them. It's just I have to like differentiate them some way. Often apply my cream blush with this, sometimes a bit of a contour with this. I just think if you're looking for an excellent affordable brush, I'm not sure how much these are, this is the way to go. If you don't have this in your life, you're missing out, and it's so affordable that it kind of feels like a shame. Like I really would urge you to try this. I just think they are so good. Let's end with beauty, and then I've got another one that's kind of vague, and that is sunglasses generally. I used to be the sort of girl that like matched my outfit to my sunglasses. That isn't me anymore. I've just become a little bit more of a minimalist, I would say, and I found things that I really like, and I just stick to them now for some categories. And for me now, sunglasses are one of those. I don't buy expensive sunglasses often. I probably do have a couple, but for me, I love an affordable pair of sunglasses. At the moment, these are the ones I'm wearing, but it does change. Probably yearly, I have like a different style that I really love. Maybe even every 2 years. Once upon a time, I used to really love the Afterglow sunglasses by Key, and now these are my favorite. They're £10. They are dirty. Probably didn't do a good job of cleaning them. Oh, they're still pretty dirty. They're £10. They're from H&M, and I just love them. I wear them all the time. They don't get stuck in my hair. They are like durable enough. They cost £10. So if I lose them, I mean, I obviously try not to, but it's not the end of the world if I do. If I need to replace them, I can easily do so in H&M. I really love these. But just generally, I love sunglasses. I don't have light eyes. My eyes are like relatively dark, I would say, but I'm very sensitive to light as well. And so for me, even in the winter, I pretty much don't leave the house without sunglasses. Otherwise, I get a headache, to be completely honest. But if it's raining, is the only time that I kind of consider not wearing them. But even in the winter, 100% I wear my sunglasses. In the summer, I wear my sunglasses. I love them. It's very much something that I do not leave the house without. For me, sunglasses are an absolute must-have. These are H&M. I love them. I haven't worn many other sunglasses this summer. I'm not gonna say I haven't worn any, but these have definitely been my go-to. Now the next one I'm going to be a little bit vague about again, and that is jewellery. I think I'm going to upload an Instagram, I think, about my favourite jewellery, but just generally as a whole, I love jewellery. Again, I used to be one of those people that had so many different pieces. I used to go to Primark, H&M, like all those shops, and just buy loads and loads of jewellery, and I used to match it to my outfit. I don't know, it was a different time. Nowadays, I do change up my jewellery depending on my outfit somewhat, but I definitely have like staple pieces that I really love. What I'm wearing now, for example, is what I'll talk about. I do have more, and these aren't necessarily my favourite pieces, but they're definitely like a core piece. As a whole, I don't feel like I could live without jewellery, because I like to wear a simple outfit. And often, especially if I'm working from home, I like to just kind of just dress really comfortably, and I feel like jewellery can really dress up an outfit, or not necessarily even dress up, but just make you look like you've made an effort. I think like automatically, if I didn't have a necklace and I didn't have earrings and I didn't have rings, it just looks like I've put in less thought. So at the moment I'm wearing my, this is actually a cheap ASOS ring, but I do really like it, and I've been wearing it a lot. And I think I'm going to try and do like silver rings on this hand and gold on this hand, but I need to build up my silver rings. My smartwatch, I don't think they look that great, but I do like wearing it. This is a little Joma jewellery bracelet, which I do really like, and I like wearing it with my gold watch just because it kind of ties in the fact that I have silver and gold on my hands. Then I have Monica Vinader, love Monica Vinader. This is just a gold ring that used to be Michael's, and then another Monica Vinader, which I love. And then I have just little diamond studs, and then these are hoops, which I really like. These are from a brand called Fedoma. They're really plain, but they're so easy to put in. They don't fall out. They're just like a really nice everyday earring. I also have like bigger hoops, which I also love, but for an everyday hoop, these are great. And then this is also Monica Vinader. I have quite a lot of Monica Vinader and I do really love it. This necklace I have worn almost every single day for maybe like the last 2 years, which maybe seems boring, but it just means one less decision to make, because 9 times out of 10 I'm going for this. I am thinking about replacing it, or at least like adding another necklace into the rotation, because it's a nice quality and I just think it looks lovely, goes with most things. I do wear it a lot. Okay, number 7. This one is like such a fad, I think, but honestly I've been taking magnesium tablets for many years. I think since about 2018, so about 6 years now, maybe even longer actually, I'm not sure. I actually just take the Boots ones, like they're nothing fancy. I know people take Magnesium and it's got like another name after it, and you're supposed to take that specific one and it's really supposed to help you, otherwise the other one's supposed to give you the runs, I think. Is that true? Or one of them helps, I don't know. Regardless, I just buy the bog standard one from Boots own brand. I still find it really works for me. I sometimes get quite bad anxiety, and if I do, I find that magnesium helps. Like obviously it's difficult because I'm not suggesting you should take it if you do have bad anxiety. It's not gonna like cure all your problems, but for me, I do find that it helps relax me a little bit. If I'm particularly stressed, my muscles start to twitch, like visibly twitch. I remember once I was getting a slightly longer flight, it was like 6 hours or something, and I could see like a muscle like here twitching like visibly, and it's not very comfortable. It's annoying. Sometimes my eyes twitch. It hasn't happened in a little while, but I went to Boots, I bought some magnesium, and that like it just completely stopped that. I find it does improve my sleep a significant amount. I mean, that could be placebo, but I really don't think I have no control over my eye twitching, and magnesium really stops that for me. I swear by it. I don't take it religiously, like I don't take it 7 days a week, but I probably do take it about 5 or 6 days a week, kind of depending on whether I remember and whether I'm particularly stressed at that time, but I just swear by it. Michael also takes it. He would also say he swears by it, but for him it's a bit more sleep related, I would say. Like I said, we don't buy a fancy one. If you are interested and you're thinking all the fancy ones are a bit expensive, because it is, start with the Boots one and see how you get on with that. If that's not working for you, then maybe try the fancy one. But for me personally, it works really well, and I recommend it to lots and lots of people. I feel like no one takes me up on my recommendation, because I think people don't believe it's going to work as well as it has worked for me. But yeah, I love it. Next, I'm cheating a little bit because I have 2 different types of jumpers that I want to talk about. I didn't have space to put them in separately, even though they are very much separate jumpers, but I'm going to put them in together. They're both from Uniqlo, coincidentally, and this one really needs a bit of a wash, but we're going to start with this one. It doesn't have to be this specific jumper, but I really love a good quality, not too thin, not too thick jumper. Preferably cashmere, if I'm completely honest. I don't even know if this one is cashmere. This could be the wool one. No, this one is cashmere. I shrunk my wool one. I had a very similar one, almost identical, which was a wool version, also from Uniqlo, and I loved it. Now for me, it has to have a crew neck. I love a crew neck. You put a little white t-shirt underneath it, which A, keeps you warmer, and B, gives you a little bit more detail to the collar, which I really like. And in winter, that little collar won't be a t-shirt, it'll be a thermal. I love a crew neck, long sleeves, perfectly oversized, soft, warm jumper. For me, it's just holy grail. I also think M&S do nice ones, and lots of other brands do, but I really do particularly rate the men's Uniqlo ones. I only have it in this navy. Like I said, I had the wool version, which is much more affordable, maybe half the price, and is also very nice. So I would definitely recommend trying that one out if you think this one is too expensive. I'll link both below, but I shrunk that. And I think I'm gonna have to buy some other colours this year. I've had these for maybe, you know what, maybe 3 or 4 years. That seems like maybe it's too long, but maybe. I also have some that are like similar-ish from Next, which is nice, but for me this is just like, I just feel put together, but equally very comfy and very warm in this jumper. Like, I just think it's such a classic staple. I can like wear it to do a food shop, I can wear it to a meeting, I could wear it to like most things, I would say. I can put it over my shoulders and wear it as a bit of a scarf almost, which I really like. And then, if I'm completely honest, I have to include this jumper. Now, it really is nothing special, but I just love wearing it. It's my at-home jumper. I think this might be from the women's section, I'm not sure, but it's in an extra large, and it's just so comfy. It's black, it's a sweater, not a wool knit. If this is out of the wash and I've got a day running errands or at home, I will always wear this. I think I can wear it with like leopard print trousers or blue jeans, and it's just my favorite. I really like it. Again, I feel like I have to dress it up a little bit. In the winter I wear like a little collar, and then I always wear my jewelry so I look a little bit more put together than not having jewelry. It's quite affordable, and it's just a really good at home jumper. It's just super comfy, super like baggy, but not like crazy baggy. It has elastic on the wrists and on the waist, on the hips area. I just love it. It's not flattering, it's not like anything overly special, but I really like it, and I think I would definitely replace this if it started to get like too old. On to my penultimate one, and that is this bra. I really wanted to pick a bra because I have a big bust. I wear a 32G in this bra. I've only had this bra since beginning of August, so actually not that long, about 6 weeks I would say, but I just think it's excellent. I love a nude bra. Now, nude to you could look very different to nude to me, of course. I actually think this is a bit of a dark nude for me, but I have gotten on with it very well. Having a nude t-shirt bra is essential. They're very comfortable. Recently I was sent this bra to try, like not I wasn't asked to talk about it on social media actually, it was for something else, and I really loved it. I have had other nude bras that I have really liked. I really do just rate a nude bra, but this one in particular I just think is a little bit superior. It gives you a really lovely shape. You can see it's like, it looks quite seamless at the front, just the right amount of coverage I would say. It kind of comes in and then goes up, so if you've got a slightly more square neckline you can still wear this bra. It also unclips at the back so that you can wear it crisscross at the back or at the front. You could absolutely do that. Bras are expensive, but I just think they are such a staple. And if you look after them, they do last a relatively long time, and they can just make such a difference to your outfit, I think. So definitely this bra. And finally, I've got a really random one. I was like, do I put this in because it's so like unglamorous? But I'm gonna say my tabletop food bin. I just love it. I really do. I really enjoy cooking, and I like to put my food waste into a food bin. Like, I don't just put it in my general rubbish. And so having a worktop level food bin, I just find very comfortable. I find it just really practical, and they have like filters and stuff like that so they don't smell. We don't get like bugs attracted to them or anything like that. Mine's from Joseph & Joseph, and I would really recommend that one. It's like relatively nice looking. I will like include a picture here because honestly I didn't want to bring my food bin because it's a bit gross that it has like my leftover food in it, but you put little caddy liners in it. That goes into the big food bin, which is outside. But that was a really random one. I didn't want to just make this beauty and fashion, but I realised I don't have that many things that I couldn't live without. But that, like, if it broke I would definitely replace it. That's the end of the video. Let me know what you thought about my picks. Would you have picked the same things? Would you have not have picked certain things? If you want to leave me your 10 things you can't live without, I would absolutely love to hear it. I would try my best to link as much of the items that I've mentioned down below as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I will be back next week, maybe with a vlog, I'm not too sure, but do enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you very soon. Bye.